Good morning, grade 12 entrepreneurship students. Today we'll start and try to understand about the secondary market. In the previous class, we have seen about the primary market and the methods of flotation of issues related to primary market. And today we'll see the secondary market. Secondary market is often referred to as your stock exchange as well. It deals with the secondary issue of shares. That means already existing companies will issue the shares here. Now, these capital markets, they help in the mobilization of individual savings to make readily available in those who are in need. Who are in need of money? The industry, trade, finance, and government. All these people are in great need of money, and it is funded by the common man, that is the investor. Right? Now, secondary market is often referred to in common parallelisms referred to as stock exchange. The arrow here clearly indicates that there may be up and down. Investments are always subject to market risk, right? Now, what is the secondary market? Any transaction in shares or debentures subsequent to primary offering. What is the meaning of primary offering? Which is not a primary offering. Subsequent to primary offering means which is not a primary offering is referred to as secondary transaction. In secondary capital market, this is also called as a old security. Securities means shares, debentures, anything, right? Which is the secondary capital market deals with already existing securities, that is already playing companies, and buying and selling of all those securities that were already issued. The market securities issued earlier are sold by existing investors, and the new buyers can buy them and again buy and sell of already existing securities happens in the secondary market. The secondary market critically helps to provide liquidity. That means, say for example, in the primary market, I had issued shares in 1990. Icha is the share company. She issued somewhere in 2001, she issued the shares. That shares were bought by Divesh. Now what happens? Divesh is in need of money. He cannot sell it in primary market because it is already purchased, already done. So in the secondary market, the already second-hand securities, already securities that are already issued, those securities. So Divesh, when he is in need of money, he is going to purchase it there, right, in the secondary market. The price of the share depends upon a major chunk of it depends upon the market forces of demand and supply. When the demand is more, the price goes up. When the demand is less, the price goes down. So that's it. We usually say it is an auction market. That is why I have highlighted it. The bidding price. Now, the secondary market operates through a medium. That medium is called stock exchange. That is why the name secondary market is so synonymous to the word stock exchange. Right? Then, what is the stock exchange? What the hell is this? What do we do in the stock exchange? We buy and sell and trade and do all kinds of financial transactions in the stock exchange. Now, basically, the stock exchange has got certain features. It is an association of persons. Yes, it is an association of persons or body of individuals. It may or may not be registered children. But actually, it is registered now. But in general, the feature says that it may or may not be registered. It needs a recognition as an organized market from the central government. It is a market like vegetable market, fruit market. It is a market where you can sell your securities of you can sell the securities of corporate bodies, government and semi-government bodies. All the kinds of transactions are dealt here. Any transaction related to securities, right? Right. So deals in second-hand securities, I already told you, those securities that are already existing, already sold in the market, the second time when you want to buy and sell, those securities are dealt here. It regulates the trade in securities. Yes, somebody needs to supervise and buying and selling of all kinds of buying and selling or any kind of transaction related to the secondary market is dealt by the stock exchange. It provides the necessary infrastructure. Infrastructure in the means an internet portal, an internet website where you can able to log in and log out and able to buy and sell. Just the way you do shopping in Amazon. Same way, as simple. Right. Allows dealing only in listed securities. Everybody cannot, every company cannot trade in the stock exchange. Right. To trade in a stock exchange, the company has to be officially listed in the stock exchange and it should appear on its floor. Securities which do not figure in the official list of stock exchange are called unlisted securities. You cannot trade any kind of unlisted securities in a stock exchange. There are so many public companies. All the public companies are not registered in the stock exchange. Those companies that are registered with the stock exchange, their names alone will be appeared. The rest of the public companies' names will not be appeared. Okay, now the transactions affected only through the members. Now again, common man cannot go and enter the stock exchange. You have to have a broker. For us, the broker is usually the bank. We log into the bank website. Through the bank website, we can able to log into the stock exchange portal. So the bank is the intermediary between us. Bank, India Bulls, or any kind of financial intermediaries. These are commonly referred to as brokers or members. Directly investors, see, look at the population. If all of us going to log in, then it becomes a very great deal. There will be very less control. To exercise adequate control and proper supervision, intermediaries are placed, and mostly the nationalized banks and private institutions like Franklin Templeton, India Bulls, etc. are playing the role of intermediary. That is the broker. Working as per rules. The stock exchange have clear-cut laid down rules. Buying and selling of transactions in any kind of, is governed by the rules of the stock exchange. And SEBI is also there. Any deviation is totally impossible in the stock exchange. Stock exchange is a particular marketplace where authorized brokers come together daily on all working days. Working days do not include Saturdays and Sundays. And the working timings of a stock exchange is only till evening 3:30, morning 9 to evening 3:30. So the trading should happen within that time only. On the floor market called trading circles and conduct the trading activity. The price of different securities are shown in the electronic boards, and after the working hours the market is closed. All the working of the stock exchange is controlled through computers and electronic system. You cannot physically go and visit the stock exchange. Then again, financial barometer. If we can see the economic growth of a country can be determined by the performance of the stock exchange. So thereby it is referred to as a barometer or an indicator of the industrial growth and stability in the stock exchange, right? So with this, your features of stocking, this is how a BSc. You are able to see an electronic board, children. Here, the digital board, the prices of the top 10 companies keep on scrolling. And other companies are listed in the stock exchange. Right? Now, what are all the functions? See, first function is continuous and ready market. It is just an internet site, children. Anytime you can purchase and sell. So, it provides a central market for buying and selling securities. Whenever I say securities, it means shares, debentures. It provides a ready and continuous outlet for buying. Anytime you can purchase. Buying and selling, you don't have to go to Bombay to buy that. It's just a phone app away. Now, valuation of securities. It is useful for evaluating of industrial securities. It publishes the price quotation of shares. It gives a list. I showed you in the previous. Keeps on publishing here. Checks on the brokers. Intermediaries play a very crucial role. So they have the control. Stock exchange control the activities of brokers and protect the investors. If somebody is cheating you, then you can definitely, the brokers generally cannot do it because it is a SSL, secure socket layer. But still, if some kind of fraudulent activity happens, the stock exchange comes to the rescue of the investors. It provides safety in dealing. Activities in the stock exchange are controlled by provisions of SEBI, Securities Control Regulation Act, and it creates confidence in the minds of investors. All the securities that you bought are in your bank account statement itself. All the fraudulent activities are checked properly, thoroughly, that no such malpractice happens. Thereby it ensures safety, security and justice. Company management. Listed companies, those companies that are listed with the stock exchange have to follow the rules and abide by the rules and regulations laid down by the stock exchange. Right? That is, extreme transparency is required. Intensifying capital formation. Yes, it accelerates the process of capital. Whenever the company is in need of money, it motivates the saving habit of people and ensures that the people save enough money in the stock exchange, so that by investing and risk taking among the investing class and converting their savings into profitable businesses. Whatever I am saving, it's my saving, but for somebody it is a business building, right? So it is if Rishad, Shreya, Siri and all are investing in Icha's company, they are saving. They will get profit. But at the same time, Icha's company is growing. She is able to get enough enough money for running a business. Raising of new capital. Either you want to develop your organization, start a new business or need more capital, you can easily do that with the help of a stock exchange. Within 90 days, the money is provided to you. Then it facilitates public borrowing. Stock exchange serves as a platform for marketing government securities. Yes, government also comes to the stock exchange. There is something called money market, in which they healthy speculation, government bonds, treasury bills, etc., etc. Normal speculation is not dangerous. To some extent, it is fine. So, however, excessive speculation is undesirable and it is dangerous to investors. This is what I said. When they are asking for a minimum amount, play safe. It serves as an economic barometer. Yes, we have already seen that in the features of the stock exchange, that the health of the company and the health of the nation can be measured with the help of stock exchange ratings. If there is a growth or a high growing trend in the stock exchange, that means the economy is growing. There are more businesses coming up. People want more business, and when there is more business, there is more there is more employment. More employment, better standard of living. Thereby, the economy grows. Facilitates bank lending. Yes, yeah, banks can easily know the prices of securities because it is just an internet site click away. So, based on the price of the securities, the customers can get. Suppose I have shares in Icha's company, I can pledge the shares and get loan. Yeah, it is allowed as an asset, right? So, understood the functions of stock exchange. Very simple function. If you have any questions, please post it in the WhatsApp group. I'll be more than happy to help you and guide you. Remember, stock exchange is generally dealing with secondary market, that is already existing securities. Thank you and have a very fantastic day. Dada Sham.